Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Seminoles will get the first crack on offense today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Ball handed off. Here's the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Using his legs here. Finding powerful running into the secondary. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him. But instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pressure is coming. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. A handoff to the back. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Noles line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner will be brought down. The Wolverines offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the Wolverines moving quickly down the field here.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. They call the counter run here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And they get him down after the completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to bring it out from the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
I really like the route here of the receiver. And in the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Slot the ball to 44. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Cromenhoek. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. First down here for this offense. And the back gets the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important second down play coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass, it's Davis. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Oh, a reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Bringing pressure. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's an out route. The catch made. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the...
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
The Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, it's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
This defense is getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Michigan. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Kromenhoek. To a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. Pass caught down at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
And the Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. They'll test the right side here. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Hand off to the single back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. The Seminoles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. This line gets set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Davis. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Illegal touch. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a... And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance. And
he'll lost it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, the big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter. The offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Oh, they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays. No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Escapes the sack. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Returner decides to field it. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. 1st down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Cromenhoek. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the side.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the defense look slow that time.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And there's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own and passed.
Heads up, it's a fake, trying to throw it. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. Gamble does not work at all, and the punter showing why he's not the quarterback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Wolverines are going to cash in here in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida State Seminoles.